What if the secret to protecting your kidneys is not a complicated treatment, not an expensive supplement, and not something you have to search for online, but simple foods that may already be sitting in your kitchen right now? Most people believe kidney problems only become important when someone is close to dialysis. But the truth is, your kidneys are working every single minute of the day, quietly filtering waste, balancing fluids, and removing toxins from your blood. And when they start to struggle, the first signs are often very subtle. You might notice swelling in your feet, waking up more often at night to use the bathroom, or feeling unusually tired during the day. Here is the surprising part. Certain everyday foods can actually help your body remove toxins more efficiently. They can support better urine flow, reduce inflammation, and even help your kidneys filter waste more smoothly while you sleep. Yet almost nobody talks about these foods when discussing kidney health. The good news is that you do not need rare superfoods or expensive diets. These are simple foods that are affordable and easy to find in almost any grocery store. In this video, you will discover 4 powerful foods that can naturally support kidney detox and help protect your kidney function over time. And stay with me until the end, because food number 1 is something many people already eat, but they often eat it in the wrong way, and fixing that small mistake could make a real difference for your kidneys. Your kidneys are 2 small organs, but they do one of the most important jobs in your entire body. Every single day, they filter your blood, removing waste products, extra fluids, and toxins that your body no longer needs. Without them working properly, harmful substances can begin to build up in your bloodstream. But filtering waste is only part of their job. Your kidneys also help control the balance of important minerals in your body, known as electrolytes. They regulate how much sodium, potassium, and other minerals stay in your blood. They also help control blood pressure and support the production of hormones that keep your bones and red blood cells healthy. The problem is that kidney damage usually does not appear suddenly. In many cases, it develops slowly over many years. And during that time, the body often sends very small warning signs that people easily ignore. Some people begin to feel constant fatigue, even when they get enough sleep. Others notice swelling in their feet or ankles because the body starts holding on to extra fluid. Some people see foam in their urine, which can be a sign that the kidneys are not filtering proteins properly. Waking up multiple times during the night to use the bathroom can also be an early signal. Even things like brain fog or trouble concentrating can sometimes be connected to poor kidney function. The dangerous part is that many people brush these signs off as normal aging or everyday stress. They continue their usual habits without realizing their kidneys may already be under strain. That's why so many people only discover kidney problems when the damage has already progressed much further than they expected. One of the biggest things that affects kidney health is something most people think very little about every day. And that is the food we eat. The kidneys are responsible for filtering everything that enters the bloodstream, including the nutrients we need and the waste our body must remove. When our diet is balanced, the kidneys can do this job smoothly. But when our diet is filled with the wrong kinds of foods, the kidneys have to work much harder than they should. Many modern diets include a large amount of processed food. These foods are often very high in sodium, added sugars, and unhealthy fats. Too much sodium forces the kidneys to work harder to control fluid balance and blood pressure. Excess sugar can lead to high blood sugar levels over time, which can damage the delicate filters inside the kidneys. Unhealthy fats may increase inflammation in the body, which also places extra stress on these organs. When this kind of diet continues day after day, the kidneys are constantly under pressure. They must filter more waste, manage more chemicals, and deal with higher levels of toxins entering the bloodstream. Over time, this extra workload can make it harder for them to function efficiently. But the story does not end there. The encouraging news is that the right foods can actually support kidney health in powerful ways. Certain foods help reduce inflammation, which protects the delicate structures inside the kidneys. Others support healthy blood sugar levels and improve the way the body processes waste. Some foods even help the body remove toxins more efficiently through digestion and urine production. In other words, food can either place extra stress on your kidneys or help them work more smoothly. And this is where things start to get interesting, because some everyday foods naturally assist the kidneys in their detox process. David was a 62-year-old retired school teacher living in Ohio. For most of his life, he had been active, independent, and rarely worried about his health. But over time, he started noticing small changes that did not feel quite right. At first, it was the constant fatigue. Even after a full night of sleep, he felt tired during the day. Then he began to notice swelling around his ankles in the evenings. His shoes felt tighter than usual, and sometimes he had to loosen them just to feel comfortable. Another thing that started bothering him was how often he had to wake up during the night to use the bathroom. Some nights it happened 3 or 4 times. Like many people, David assumed it was just part of getting older. He ignored the symptoms and continued with his usual routine. But during a regular checkup, his doctor ran a few blood tests and noticed something concerning. David's kidney function numbers were beginning to decline. His doctor explained that the kidneys can slowly lose efficiency over time, especially when diet and lifestyle put extra pressure on them. The good news was that David had caught the problem early. Along with monitoring his health, the doctor suggested something simple but powerful: changing some of the foods he was eating every day. David started making small adjustments. He added beans to several of his meals during the week. He began eating apples regularly as a snack instead of processed foods. He included yogurt for its probiotics and started choosing more plant-based protein options instead of relying only on heavy animal proteins. The changes were not dramatic, but they were consistent. Within a few months, David noticed something surprising. The swelling in his ankles became less frequent. His digestion felt better, and he began to feel more energetic during the day. His doctor explained that these kinds of dietary choices can help support the body's natural detox systems and reduce the workload on the kidneys. For David, small food choices slowly became an important step toward protecting his kidney health. The first food that can support your kidneys might surprise you because it is something many people already eat, but often overlook when thinking about kidney health. That food is beans. Beans may seem like a simple side dish, but they are actually packed with nutrients that can help the body manage toxins and support healthy kidney function. One of the biggest reasons beans are so powerful is their high amount of dietary fiber. Fiber plays a very important role in how the body processes waste. When you eat foods that are rich in fiber, they help slow down the absorption of sugar in the bloodstream. This is important because frequent spikes in blood sugar can slowly damage the tiny filtering units inside the kidneys. Over time, high blood sugar is one of the major factors that can lead to kidney problems. Fiber also helps lower cholesterol levels in the blood. High cholesterol can affect the health of blood vessels, including the small vessels that carry blood into the kidneys. When these vessels stay healthy, the kidneys can filter waste more efficiently. Another reason beans are helpful is the wide range of nutrients they contain. Beans provide plant-based protein, which helps repair tissues and support muscle health. They are also a good source of magnesium and potassium, minerals that help maintain healthy fluid balance and support normal body functions. In addition, beans contain antioxidants that help fight inflammation inside the body. There are many types of beans that can be included in a healthy diet. Black beans, kidney beans, lentils, and chickpeas are all great examples. Each of them offers a similar combination of fiber, protein, and beneficial nutrients that support overall health. One helpful way to think about fiber is to imagine it working like a broom inside the digestive system. As food moves through the intestines, fiber helps collect waste products and unwanted substances, helping move them out of the body through digestion. When more toxins are removed through the digestive system, the kidneys may have less work to do filtering those substances from the bloodstream. Because of this, Adding beans to regular meals can be a simple way to support the body's natural process of removing waste and maintaining healthier kidney function. Another important reason beans can support kidney health has to do with inflammation. Many people do not realize that chronic inflammation inside the body is one of the hidden factors that can slowly damage the kidneys over time. Inflammation is a natural response the body uses to protect itself from injury or infection. But when inflammation becomes long-lasting, it can begin to harm healthy tissues. In the case of the kidneys, constant inflammation can weaken the delicate filtering structures that remove waste from the blood. Beans contain natural plant compounds called polyphenols and flavonoids. These compounds act as antioxidants in the body. Antioxidants help neutralize unstable molecules known as free radicals, which are linked to oxidative stress. When oxidative stress increases, it can damage cells and tissues, including those inside the kidneys. By helping reduce oxidative stress, the antioxidants in beans may help protect kidney cells and support the overall health of the filtering system. These plant compounds can also support the health of blood vessels. This is important because the kidneys rely on a healthy network of tiny blood vessels to bring blood in for filtration. The good thing about beans is that they are easy to add to everyday meals. They do not require complicated recipes or expensive ingredients. A simple bowl of vegetable soup with beans can be both filling and nutritious. Beans can also be added to fresh salads to increase fiber and protein. Another easy option is mixing beans into rice bowls along with vegetables and herbs for a balanced meal. Small choices like these can make a difference over time. When beans become a regular part of meals, they can help provide nutrients that support the body's natural defenses against inflammation, while also supporting kidney health. Another food that can support kidney health is tofu. Many people think of tofu as something only vegetarians eat, but it can actually be a very helpful option for anyone who wants to support their kidneys while still getting enough protein in their diet. Protein is important because the body needs it to repair tissues, maintain muscles, and support many important functions. But the type of protein we eat can make a difference. Diets that are very high in animal protein can sometimes place extra stress on the kidneys. This is because animal protein can produce more metabolic waste that the kidneys must filter and remove from the blood. Tofu offers a different kind of option. It is a plant-based protein made from soybeans, and it provides protein without putting as much strain on the kidneys as heavy animal-based foods might. One of the advantages of tofu is that it is naturally low in sodium and relatively low in phosphorus. Both of these minerals can become a concern when consumed in large amounts, especially for people who need to be mindful of kidney health. Tofu also contains a moderate amount of potassium, which is an important mineral that helps regulate fluid balance and supports normal muscle and nerve function. Because the levels are balanced, tofu can be included in many diets without overwhelming the kidneys. In addition to protein, tofu provides several nutrients that support overall health. It contains essential amino acids, which are the building blocks the body uses to repair cells and maintain muscle tissue. It also provides calcium and magnesium, two minerals that support bone strength and healthy body function. When the body receives enough of these nutrients, it can support muscle repair, maintain a healthy metabolism, and help keep many internal systems working smoothly. By providing a steady source of plant-based protein along with important minerals, tofu can be a simple way to nourish the body while also helping the kidneys do their job more efficiently. To understand why foods like tofu can be helpful, it is important to look at how different types of protein affect the body. Protein is essential for health, but the way the body processes it can change how much work the kidneys must do. When we eat large amounts of animal protein, such as red meat or processed meats, the body breaks these proteins down during digestion. This process produces certain byproducts, including nitrogen waste. These waste products must be filtered out of the bloodstream by the kidneys and removed through urine. The more waste that is produced, the harder the kidneys have to work. Animal proteins can also increase something known as the acid load in the body. When the body processes high amounts of animal protein, it may create more acidic compounds. The kidneys then have to work to balance this acidity and maintain a stable internal environment. Over long periods of time, constantly managing this extra acid load can place additional strain on the kidneys. Plant-based proteins work a little differently. Foods like tofu, lentils, beans, and other plant proteins tend to produce less metabolic waste when they are digested. Because of this, they often create less nitrogen waste and a lower acid load compared to heavy animal protein intake. This means the kidneys do not have to work as hard to filter and remove byproducts from the bloodstream. With a lighter workload, the kidneys may be able to carry out their natural filtering process more efficiently. In simple terms, when the body produces less waste from the foods we eat, the kidneys can focus on their main job, filtering toxins, balancing fluids, and helping maintain a healthy internal environment. Including more plant-based proteins in the diet can therefore be one small step that helps support kidney function over time. Another simple food that can support kidney health is something many people already keep in their kitchen. That food is apples. Apples may look like an ordinary fruit, but they offer several qualities that make them a very kidney-friendly choice. One reason apples are helpful is that they are naturally low in sodium, potassium, and phosphorus. These three minerals are important for the body, but when they are consumed in very large amounts, they can place extra pressure on the kidneys. Because apples contain relatively small amounts of these minerals, they are often considered a safer fruit option for people who want to be mindful of kidney health. Apples also contain several nutrients that help support the body in other ways. One of the most important is fiber, especially a type of fiber known as pectin. Fiber helps slow digestion and supports the movement of waste through the digestive system. When digestion works smoothly, the body can remove certain waste products more efficiently. In addition to fiber, apples provide antioxidants and vitamin C. Antioxidants help protect the body's cells from damage caused by unstable molecules known as free radicals. Over time, these free radicals can contribute to inflammation and cellular stress. By helping neutralize these molecules, antioxidants support overall organ health, including the kidneys. Apples can also help stabilize blood sugar levels. The natural sugars found in apples are balanced by fiber, which slows the rate at which sugar enters the bloodstream. This can help prevent sharp spikes in blood sugar, which is important because long-term high blood sugar levels can damage the tiny filtering units inside the kidneys. Another benefit of apples is their support for digestion. The fiber they contain helps feed beneficial gut bacteria and encourages regular bowel movements. When the digestive system removes waste efficiently, fewer toxins may circulate through the bloodstream. Because of these combined benefits, low mineral load, fiber, antioxidants, and vitamin C, apples can be a simple and refreshing way to support overall health while helping the kidneys maintain their important filtering role. One of the most valuable nutrients found in apples is a type of fiber called pectin. This natural fiber plays an important role in how the body handles waste and supports overall digestion. Pectin works inside the digestive tract by forming a soft, gel-like substance when it mixes with water. As food moves through the intestines, this gel-like fiber can help bind certain waste materials and unwanted substances. In simple terms, it can attach to some toxins and help carry them out of the body through normal digestion. Another important role of pectin is how it supports beneficial gut bacteria. Inside the digestive system live trillions of bacteria that make up what scientists call the gut microbiome. Some of these bacteria are helpful and support digestion, immune function, and overall health. Pectin acts as a food source for these beneficial bacteria, helping them grow and maintain balance in the gut. Pectin fiber is also known to help reduce cholesterol levels. It does this by binding with bile acids in the digestive system and helping remove them from the body. As a result, the body may use cholesterol from the bloodstream to produce new bile acids, which can gradually help lower cholesterol levels over time. All of these effects have an indirect but important connection to kidney health. When the digestive system removes waste efficiently and beneficial bacteria remain balanced, fewer toxins are absorbed into the bloodstream. This means the kidneys may have less waste to filter out later. In other words, a healthier gut can help reduce the overall workload placed on the kidneys. By supporting digestion, gut bacteria, and toxin removal, the pectin fiber found in apples can quietly contribute to the body's natural detox processes while helping protect kidney function. Another food that can support kidney health in a unique way is yogurt. Many people think of yogurt simply as a snack or a breakfast option, but it actually plays an important role in supporting both digestion and overall body balance. Because of the connection between gut health and kidney function, yogurt can become a valuable part of a kidney-friendly diet. Yogurt contains several nutrients that support the body. It provides protein, which helps maintain muscle strength and supports tissue repair. It also contains calcium, a mineral that helps keep bones strong and supports many important processes inside the body. Another nutrient found in yogurt is vitamin B12, which plays a role in energy production and helps the body create healthy red blood cells. What makes yogurt especially interesting for kidney health is its probiotic content. Probiotics are beneficial bacteria that live in the digestive system. These bacteria help maintain a healthy gut microbiome, which is the community of microorganisms living inside the intestines. When the balance of gut bacteria is healthy, digestion becomes more efficient. Beneficial bacteria help break down food, support nutrient absorption, and reduce the growth of harmful bacteria. When harmful bacteria become too dominant, they can produce toxins and waste products that enter the bloodstream. These substances eventually have to be filtered out by the kidneys. By supporting healthy gut bacteria, probiotics help reduce the amount of harmful substances produced in the digestive system. This means fewer toxins may reach the bloodstream, which can reduce the burden placed on the kidneys. In simple terms, a healthier gut environment can support cleaner blood circulation and better waste management in the body. Yogurt helps contribute to this balance by providing both nutrients and beneficial bacteria that support digestion and overall internal health. Over time, maintaining a healthier gut may indirectly support the kidneys by allowing them to work more efficiently at their natural filtering job. Many scientists today talk about something called the gut-kidney axis. This idea simply means that the health of your digestive system and the health of your kidneys are closely connected. What happens in the gut can directly influence how much work the kidneys have to do. When the gut is not functioning properly, harmful bacteria can grow more easily. These bacteria may produce certain toxins during digestion. Some of these substances can pass through the intestinal wall and enter the bloodstream. Once they are in the blood, the kidneys must filter them out and remove them from the body. Over time, if too many toxins enter the bloodstream from poor digestion, the kidneys may have to work harder to clean the blood. This can also contribute to inflammation throughout the body. Chronic inflammation is one of the factors that may slowly damage kidney tissues and reduce their efficiency. On the other hand, when the digestive system is balanced and healthy, fewer harmful substances are produced in the gut. Beneficial bacteria help break down food more effectively, support nutrient absorption, and limit the growth of harmful microbes. This is where probiotics become important. Probiotics are beneficial bacteria that help maintain balance in the gut microbiome. They support smoother digestion, help reduce the production of toxins, and contribute to a healthier immune system. When digestion is efficient and balanced, fewer harmful compounds reach the bloodstream. Yogurt is one of the easiest and most accessible ways to introduce probiotics into the diet. It is simple to find, affordable, and easy to include in daily meals. By regularly consuming probiotic-rich foods like yogurt, Many people can help support the natural balance of the gut, which in turn may reduce the burden placed on the kidneys over time. One of the biggest mistakes people make when trying to eat healthier is believing that adding one healthy food to their diet will fix everything. While foods like beans, apples, tofu, and yogurt can support kidney health, their benefits can easily be reduced when they are combined with unhealthy eating habits. For example, someone might add beans to their meal but eat them alongside heavily processed meats that are high in sodium and unhealthy fats. In that case, the kidneys are still dealing with large amounts of salt and metabolic waste. The healthy food is there, but the overall meal still places stress on the body. Another common example is yogurt. Yogurt itself can provide protein, calcium, and beneficial probiotics. But many flavored yogurts in stores contain large amounts of added sugar. When yogurt becomes more like a dessert than a balanced food, the extra sugar can contribute to blood sugar spikes and increase the workload on the kidneys over time. The same thing can happen with fruit. Apples are a great source of fiber and antioxidants, but when they are eaten together with sugary snacks or processed desserts, the overall effect on blood sugar and metabolism may not be as helpful. This does not mean that these foods lose their benefits completely. Instead, it shows that kidney health depends on the overall pattern of what we eat, not just a single ingredient. The body works best when meals are balanced and built around whole foods rather than heavily processed options. When healthy foods are part of a balanced diet that includes vegetables, whole grains, and moderate portions of protein, the kidneys can work more efficiently. Small changes in everyday food choices, when done consistently, can gradually reduce the strain placed on these important organs. Adding these foods to your daily routine does not have to be complicated. In fact, one of the easiest ways to support kidney health is by making small adjustments to meals you already eat. Simple choices throughout the day can gradually make a difference. In the morning, breakfast is a great place to start. A bowl of plain yogurt with fresh fruit can be a simple and nutritious option. The yogurt provides protein and probiotics, while the fruit adds fiber and natural vitamins. Another easy idea is eating apple slices as part of breakfast or as a quick snack before starting the day. Apples are refreshing, easy to carry, and provide fiber that supports digestion. At lunchtime, foods like beans and tofu can easily become part of balanced meals. A bean salad mixed with vegetables, olive oil, and simple seasonings can be both filling and nutritious. Beans add fiber and plant-based protein, which helps keep energy levels steady throughout the day. Another option is a tofu stir-fry. Cooking tofu with vegetables such as carrots, broccoli, or peppers can create a meal that provides protein, minerals, and important nutrients. Dinner is another opportunity to include these foods. A warm vegetable and bean soup can be both comforting and nourishing. Soups allow different vegetables and beans to combine into a meal that supports digestion and overall health. Tofu bowls are also easy to prepare. Tofu can be served with rice, vegetables, and light seasoning to create a balanced dinner. The key idea is consistency. Kidney health does not depend on one meal or one food. It is built through small daily habits. When simple foods like beans, apples, tofu, and yogurt become regular parts of meals, they can slowly contribute to better overall health and help protect the kidneys over time. Taking care of your kidneys does not have to be complicated. As you have seen, some of the most helpful foods are simple ones that many people already know. Beans provide fiber and nutrients that help the body remove waste through digestion. Tofu offers a plant-based source of protein that can reduce the strain placed on the kidneys compared to heavy animal protein diets. Apples contain fiber and antioxidants that support digestion and help the body manage toxins more efficiently. And yogurt supports the balance of healthy bacteria in the gut, which can reduce the amount of harmful substances entering the bloodstream. Each of these foods supports the body in a slightly different way, but together they create a strong foundation for better kidney health. The important thing to remember is that kidney damage often begins quietly. Many people do not realize there is a problem until symptoms become more serious. That is why simple habits built today can make a meaningful difference in the future. Your kidneys work silently every single day. They filter your blood, remove toxins, balance fluids, and help keep your entire body functioning properly. Most of the time, we do not even notice the incredible work they are doing for us. Taking care of them today through small, consistent choices can help protect your health for many years to come. If you found this information helpful, take a moment to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss future tips about protecting your health. And in the comments below, tell me your age and where you are watching from. I would love to hear from you.